Hi, I'm Laura. It's a really weird concept to be speaking to a camera in front of me and not actually a person, so there's no one to fill the silence when I stop talking. I'm from England. I'm 29 years old. I've found that drinking helps me feel more brave to do a vlog, because initially me and my partner were doing a written blog on WordPress. So we've been writing that out, maybe a couple of posts on there now. But I felt as though it would be maybe a nicer introduction to speak. It's better to see people moving around and it gives you a better picture of who the person is. Like, written words are great. It's great to see how people write. It takes a good writer to keep people interested, but it's a completely different experience seeing people talk. I'm trying to think. I feel I'm trying to answer what would be the questions that I would ask someone when I hear about doing this. So I think number one, I would say, non-judgmentally, because I'd be really interested in why someone was doing it, but I'd want to say what brought you to this decision to hike the Appalachian? In fact, that's the number one question. Is it okay, wait, I had it. It's either Appalachian, or Appalachian. Which one is it? Let me know. Second question, back to it. Why are you doing it? Where did you first hear about it? What inspired you to think, yeah, I can walk all of that? What makes you think that you can? I know, by the way, I'm English and I've got straight teeth. It's really rare, so have a look. What experience do you have? Have you hiked a lot? Have you done many through hikes? Have you walked hundreds of miles before? Have you not? Is this completely new to you? For me, I'm a qualified personal trainer. On a day-to-day basis, I will go to the gym every day in general. I'll weight train fairly heavy. I'm quite active in my cardio. Not quite as much as I was, because I felt that I was losing a lot of weight because I was overtraining a lot. So I used to do a weight training session a day and a 5k at least a day. I've cut that down because I was just losing too much weight. So I wanted to build some muscle mass and put on a bit of fat, actually predominantly for the trip. So that's why I cut out some of my cardio. But other than that, I've never done a long distance walk like this at all. So this is completely new for me, and I'm really wondering what everyone else has done and their experience. And also, I'm wondering why. I mean, I wrote a post on my blog that I kind of just poked fun at people saying, but it was the people that weren't inquisitively asking me why, and they didn't really want to know why. They just wanted to impose they wanted to ask the question so that they could tell me why not. And that pisses me off. But I genuinely mean, why? I'm really interested in what's brought you to this decision. For me, without going into it really deeply, really it's that sounds quite cheesy, but I don't feel really like anywhere is home for me. So being out in the wilderness doesn't seem that scary to me. I'm quite obsessed with moving forwards, and I get bored very easily, so I always want to move on to the next thing. That's been quite a difficult thing for me, trying to adjust to everyday normal life. I can't stay still, and so this appeals to me a lot because it's ever changing. You're obviously not staying still, you're literally moving forward. It's a challenge. I'd love to be able to say that I've done it, I've conquered it. But I think it's more of a philosophical thing for me maybe I'll feel more at home in something that's ever changing. Yeah, so anyway, that's me. I'd be really interested in what you all have to say and why. If you find my accent really annoying, I'd be interested in that as well. I'll try and tone it down by the time I get out there. My hike starts, we fly out on the 5th of April, and I think we hope to start maybe around the 8th. We're going to be jet lagged. It's going to be really rough starting, but I think I don't want to waste too much time before, so I don't feel like I'm rushing at the end, because we get kicked out of the US in 180 days. So really we need to conquer it in 5.5 months. So I don't want to waste too much time beforehand. And I went off on another tangent, so I really want to cut it off and leave it up to you guys and see what you have to say. Okay, nice to speak to you all. Still feels really weird talking to myself. Bye.